What is electrostatic discharge, ESD, and how does it affect watches? Have you ever felt a little zap when touching a doorknob after walking on a carpet? That is static electricity in action. Now, let's talk about how this phenomenon, known as electrostatic discharge, can impact your beloved watches. Electrostatic discharge occurs when electricity suddenly flows between two objects with different electrical charges. This can happen when a charged object makes contact with another, resulting in a rapid transfer of static electricity. Sometimes you might even see a spark, but often it goes unnoticed. When it comes to watches, especially those with electronic components like quartz movements or smartwatches, electrostatic discharge can be a concern. These watches contain sensitive electronic circuits and microchips. Even a small amount of static electricity can cause damage. The effects can range from temporary malfunctions to permanent damage, affecting the watch's reliability and performance. Mechanical watches, on the other hand, are less vulnerable to electrostatic discharge. They rely on mechanical parts instead of electronic circuits. However, static electricity can still attract dust or cause minor issues with sensitive components if the watch has electronic elements. To protect your watch from electrostatic discharge, some designs include anti-static features. For instance, certain watches use conductive materials like stainless steel for the case, strap, and crown. This helps dissipate static electricity safely. Some watches even have built-in electrostatic discharge devices that channel static charges away from sensitive components, releasing the charge through parts like the crown. There are practical steps you can take to avoid electrostatic discharge damage to your watch. First, try to avoid environments where static buildup is common, such as dry areas with synthetic fabrics. When handling your watch, be cautious if you are near electronic devices. Using anti-static mats or wrist straps during repair or assembly can also help reduce the risk of electrostatic discharge. In summary, electrostatic discharge is a sudden transfer of static electricity that can harm the electronic parts of watches. This can lead to malfunctions or long-term damage. Watches with electronic components benefit from protective designs and careful handling to minimize the effects of electrostatic discharge and maintain their function and longevity.